So, it's obvious that I've been through a lot in my life, and a lot of years have passed, I think, where, I kind of waited, held my breath for somebody to realize or to be able to clearly see the value that is in me. I put together everything and put it out, and it was for a good run, a very good package until it all got torn down. And the thing is that with this world, one thing that I didn't realize is that people, really do not care about me. So the thing is that while you're putting things together, waiting for somebody else to build and uplift, it's not going to happen. So again, these are just realizations that I'm having now, and it took for me to have everything taken away to the point of where I have nothing to build upon for for me to realize, hey, I have absolutely nothing, and it's um, it's not going to be building on it. So the thing is now, like I said, in the Wednesday of my life, the hump day of my life, where you know, if I don't, I have to find some form of stability, some way of, stabilizing my being. Now, I think what the problem of it is that if you're depending on other people to manufacture you per se, or to to uh, determine your worth, you're never gonna get there because nobody cares about you. People care about themselves. And in order for them to, they have to feel like you're on a winning team. Obviously, my team is not winning. I don't even have a team. So it's just, you know, I have to live in this world, but the conundrum is that you have to live peacefully and be at peace with yourself. But you also have to stand your ground. And I've never been good at chess. I think in this world it requires a little bit of misdirection in order for you to win. Not in all cases, but in many cases. And that's something that I don't know how to do. I don't know how to mislead or misguide, I'm too honest about stuff. So, you know, being older now, it's like my appearance is faded, but not because part of it is because of things that were done to me maliciously. Part of it is just because I've allowed myself to get fat and get whatever, and then part of it is the effects of the legal thing. But there's still a lot of things that I can do towards my appearance. Working out would be a good thing. Eating better would be a good thing. Um, there's a lot of things that I can do, but to me the most important thing right now is mental health. I mean, it's important that your mental and your emotional are connected. So it's important that I be at peace with myself and who I am, and um, I don't know about being at peace with others. I just basically want to be left alone. Um, so, how do I manage that? So, I mean, this is my bucket, and whatever's in my bucket is for me. So I have to, choose what to fill my bucket with, what not to fill my bucket with, and just I don't know. It's just right now I'm not very pleased with myself. I guess because I feel like I'm stagnant. I'm not getting anywhere. not getting anywhere at all, you know. And I really, don't want to be in a situation where um, I don't really want to be bothered with other people. I think I've been hurt too many times by too many different people, whether it be in singular form or group form or behind a company. I feel like a 60-year-old or a 70-year-old in my retirement phase where I just want to be left alone. I just want to, when God is ready, just kind of wane out peacefully. And that's what I want, The thing that I was raised on, like I said, it's scary because you don't know what's real anymore. Because it's like the beliefs that I had, I realized, as I'm getting older, it's not necessarily what my mom had for me, but more or less it was more so what the system programmed based on TV and school and that type of thing. So, yeah, but anyways, I'm headed back and I'm going to take it slow. Just do what I can. I don't have anything else to do today. This is something positive and productive for me, so I will be watching every every single thing today, and then I can lock myself in and do what I want to do from that point forward. So that's what I'm doing. I didn't bring the dryer sheets back, but I am bringing the empty bags back now. And I'm gonna fold everything tightly and stuff it into the bag, and hopefully it doesn't fall all over the place on me, because that's the absolute last thing that I need right now. And I can't allow myself, like, every time I have a job situation where something bad happens, or I've been treated maliciously, and it all links back to the legal thing. It's like I allow myself to shut in, but I can't. I have to come out of this cocoon or closet or shell or whatever it is that, this negative casing that, the legal thing created for me. I have to come out of that, and, I have to treat the world like it belongs to me and kind of go from there, because I cannot continue the rest of my life being like the doormat, the stepping stool. I have come to the realization that no one is going to love you or care about me. And so with that realization, I have to say it and repeat it and mean it. No one is going to love or care about me. So no one is, period. So with that realization, and it doesn't mean that I'm any less of a person or any less great. It may mean the opposite. But with that realization, there's some things I have to do. I have to take the world by storm, and I have to break out of the shell, and that's the only way that I'm going to do it. I'm going to be able to do it, because, it's too many layers, Too many times I've allowed things to happen. And, like somebody told me a while back, if you keep picking from this bucket and what's in that bucket doesn't work anymore, you have to try a different bucket. And it's unfortunate, because I was kind of fond of the bucket that I had. But one of my teachers even told me, growing up, that, she was disappointed. I think she was like 40 something at the time, probably early 40s, 40, 42. And she was like, the moment, and she was expressing her disappointment just to let us know, so that we're aware when we grow into it, the moment when you think you have everything figured out and the way it's supposed to be, everything kind of flip-flops. So it's what it is. And I guess the realization is you have to realize that it definitely is a jungle out there, and that civilization is really uncivilized. It's just a mask to distract you from the truth, which is that it's uncivilized. It's not civilized at all. So govern yourself accordingly.